What up, y'all? Exclucity coming to you with a very special unboxing video. This is, as you guys can see it, the name over here. It's actually the Air Max 197 VF Sean Wotherspoons. So this is the vote forward shoe that you guys have voted for. So the people have voted for this shoe last year. As you can see, the box is slightly different. It takes on like some of the materials that are on the shoe, which is pretty much the multicolored corduroy on the upper. It has like a hard box, so the box is a little bit different from your regular Air Maxes. And yeah, the colorway on here is light blue Fury and lemon wash, which is the two main colors on this sneaker. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. You guys know which shoe I voted for. I voted for Ivan's 97 with a Vapor Max bottom and a zipper that's entirely 3M. And you know what? I was kind of disappointed when I learned that Sean won the shoe, and I know a lot of you guys voted for Sean. But seeing this shoe in person completely changes my mind about this sneaker. I definitely see why there's a lot of hype behind this sneaker right here. So before we start, Sean Wotherspoon has a famous quote or hashtag that he's been using, which is more air, less boost. So you got the more air saying at the top there, and a little bit of an explanation of where the history of this shoe came about or how it came about. And I'm gonna read it to you guys real quick. So for the 30th anniversary of the Air Max 112 Revolutionaires, we're invited to design the future of air, the first ever Air Max designed by the community for the community. The winner was Sean Wotherspoon, vintage store owner, lifelong Air Max fan who brought together the 97 upper and the iconic Air Max 1 midsole and outsole. Like the corduroy Nike hats of the 80s that inspired them, they are made to wear and designed to fray. The more you wear them, the better they get. So, like, pretty much gave you guys a rundown of who Sean Wotherspoon is. Sean Wotherspoon is the owner of Round 2, which is a store that started in Virginia and then eventually transitioned to LA and New York. He is a vintage collector, so he has a lot of, even his style is very unique. It's mainly composed of like vintage stuff. And like the box and the description mentions, this shoe was inspired by his the iconic vintage Air Max Nike hats, corduroy hats. So the shoe is actually meant to be worn and made to be look better when you wear them a lot longer. So it's meant to fray when you wear them. So very, very interesting design. And like I said, the details on here are amazing. I can't even begin to explain and to show you guys what it looks like, because in person they're just bananas. They really took the time to determine to really go above and beyond when it comes to the details of the shoe. Before we start, you got the vintage Nike logos. So like the whole theme behind the sneaker is pretty much like some vintage logos. You got the vintage Nike on there on the paper. And if you guys follow Sean Wotherspoon on Instagram, you guys know how much he loves vintage, and he comes across some crazy pieces. So you got two sets of laces in case you want to change them. I personally like the lemon color right there, but this is a pretty cool addition. You got the blue and the purple on there, and you also got white. It also comes with two sets of patches with the Nike logo with the swoosh. That you guys could change the logo on the tongue, which we're going to get into a little bit later. So yeah, the details on here are crazy, like I mentioned earlier. But before we get way too ahead of ourselves, let's start by talking about the outsole of the shoe. As you can see, it uses the Air Max 1 bottom, which is his favorite silhouette. And then it uses all these different colorways, so like the lemon wash along with that aqua colorway, a little bit of like a gray asphalt with a little clay at the back of the shoe. You kind of have like an off-white sail Air Max 1 midsole with like a red hit on the heel. Upper part of the shoe obviously takes on a 97 upper. What I love about this sneaker, starting off, one of the things that I love about this shoe is that the 97 upper looks really good with the Air Max 1 bottom. We did a review on a shoe which was the Vapor Max, no, it's the 97 Plus, so it had the Plus, or the Plus 97, it had the Plus bottom and the 97 upper. Although I really like that shoe, the one thing that bothered me was the toe box. because of the 97, all 97s have this little hit over here, kind of like the midsole covering a little bit of the toe box. The Air Max Plus midsole, outsole didn't have that, so the toe box looked really wide, and that's one of the things about these combinations when it comes to Nike doing these species of air. It may look a little bit awkward at times, you know, when it comes to switching some shoes, but I do like that shoe a lot, you know what I mean? But I mean, everyone's scared of new things, but like I said, the 97 along with the Air Max 1 bottom looks really good on this shoe in my opinion. One of my other favorite parts is obviously the material used on the upper is a corduroy. The more you wear them, the better it looks and it frays. What I do love about this shoe as well is they paid attention to the direction of the cord when it comes to the shoe. So like when you look at the different layers of the sneaker, the corduroy actually points in different directions. So these lines on the green pattern over here actually point diagonally. Then the purple layer points on a different direction. Then the blue layer points in a different direction. The pink layer on the toe box right there points in a different direction. The clay layer points in another direction, and then the yellow in another direction. So like I said, I know it's a minor detail, but I love that part of this shoe. Is that they paid attention, they made it point in like different direction, which makes the shoe looks amazing. They added the mini swoosh right over here in blue, which is a nice little hit. I love that little mini swoosh on the Air Max 1. And then obviously, since it's the 97, on the side over there on the brown cord, you got like a lemon hit as well. Another cool little detail is this lightly washed denim hit on the pull tab on the heel, which is, I know it's minor, but it adds to the element of the shoe of how crazy this sneaker is, especially with all the little detail. You have a VA to LA little hit there representing his move from Virginia to LA. You could even add New York in there now since he just opened a store in New York. And then obviously you got your circular laces with all the different options. And then at the top over here, you got this Waves logo that you could kind of alternate with either leave it with like the little patch, or you have the patch in the bag over here that you could switch up. And then maybe one of the best parts, and then once again he used some vintage logos at the top with the Wave. One of the best part is this shoe actually feels good on feet. And the reason being, one of the reasons why is because the inside of the shoe is actually a velour lining. So you got the velour on the inside of the tongue and around the sock liner as well. And then even on the footbed of the shoe, it's a blue, baby blue footbed with a velour on there as well. And then you got your vintage logo, which is like a happy face Nike logo on the heel, on the inside part of the shoe. So yeah, everything about this sneaker has grown on me. And you know, I have to admit it, I didn't really like this shoe in the beginning, but this shoe is just, in terms of the details and how it feels on foot and how both the 1 and the 97 combined looks perfect together, I think that this is a great sneaker, and I think Sean Wotherspoon did a good job, and Nike as well. So congratulations, you guys. And yeah, this is a crazy shoe. I gotta eat my words a little bit. So thank you guys for watching. We're gonna check out how these guys look like on feet. Alright guys, so this is what the Sean Wotherspoons look like on feet. These fit true to size, like a comfortable true to size, especially if you have wide foot. If you have a wide foot. I have a wide foot, and when I wear a 9, sometimes in Air Max 97s, they feel a little bit narrow and they start hurting. But these feel super comfortable. I'm guessing it's because the material's on the inside. Also the fact that the Air Max 1 tooling midsole is a little bit more wide, so it allows that give. But yeah, these shoes are comfortable and they look great on feet. What do you guys think of these shoes? This is how I would wear the shoe, either like this or my jeans covering the sneaker. But again, to each his own. And I think they're super versatile. There's a lot of ways that you can wear this shoe. But yeah, I think these are dope. And again, I'm sorry to Sean Wotherspoon. This is definitely a must cop. I was a little bit on the fence about this shoe in the beginning, but seeing them in person. The details on here are just crazy. So yeah, these are a must cop. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Did you guys vote for the Sean Wotherspoons? If not, who did you vote for? There was Mini Swoosh, there was Ivan as well, there was a bunch of designers and artists. But I want to know who you guys voted for and if you're happy that the shoe's really being released. And if for those that are sitting on the fence, these are a must cop. A must cop. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more sneaker reviews in the near future. Don't forget to hit the bell so you guys get notified whenever there's a new shoe and a new review. And thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Peace.